Hi guys, it's Thursday and we are going to do a craft today that has to do with Jesus' baptism and our own baptism. That was our lesson for this week. So we are going to make doves. You can see here's mine that I made ahead of time to show you. Now, do you remember why we're making a dove when we're talking about baptism? What role did the dove play in Jesus' baptism? Do you remember? When Jesus came up out of the water after John had baptized him, a dove descended from heaven and came down to Jesus, and that was the Holy Spirit. God sent his Holy Spirit to be upon his son, Jesus, after he was baptized. So a dove is one of the symbols of baptism. So today we're going to make a dove like this. So the first thing that you're going to do is, you can do this two different ways. Now, I am going to post this template with my video. So if you'd like to print this and use it to make your dove cutout, you may do so. Or you can just draw your own dove, whatever you think is easier. So I'm just going to, well, you know what? I think I'm gonna copy mine if I can see through my plate. Nope. I'm just going to draw mine freehand. So the first thing you do is you draw your dove on your plate. And the only thing that you have to remember is that you're going to make sure that its tail has these ridges, because that looks like its tail feathers. So just make sure that you start your dove off on this edge so that you have those feathers on his tail. And you're going to cut that out. And as always, I always tell you guys that it does not have to be perfect, because nothing is perfect, but it's yours and it's unique and it will be beautiful. So I'm going to cut out my dove's body first. And after you cut the dove's body out, don't get rid of your plate, because you're also going to cut out his wing. Now, there's two ways you can do a wing. You can have your dove like this, and if you have coffee filters, you can cut a coffee filter in half and then fold it in half again, and then you can glue it on the back like this, and that could be his feather. That's one way, or his wing, I'm sorry. The other way is how I did it on this one, where we cut it out of the plate, and we're going to use that edge of the plate again to make the feathers on the wing. So you use your same plate, and up in this bigger part, you just cut your wing out, and it doesn't have to be perfect either. So I'm just going to go like this. And I'm going to cut my wing out. There's my wing. So you just had to use one paper plate. So here's his wing now. And so then you just kind of mess with it until you like the way it looks. If you like it flat, or if you want it to be higher, or if you want to turn it and have it go this way, whatever way you want. Now, since I already made one with the plate, I'm going to use my coffee filter for this dove. So I'm just going to glue my coffee filter on the back right here. I'm just going to put a little bit of glue, or you can use a glue stick. Both ways work. And I'm going to stick it on there, press down, make sure it's stuck really good. And there you have your dove with his wing. Now, do you see what pieces we're still missing? We need to do his eye and his beak, right? And then at the bottom, I'm kind of far away from the camera, so I don't know if you can see it, but I wrote on my dove, Erica Lynn is God's child. And that's my name, Erica Lynn. So you can write anything that you want to write on here. You can write your name. You can write, just like I did, is God's child. You could ask your parents when you were baptized, and you could put that date on here. You could put your name and say, is baptized, is a member of God's family. You can write anything you want. You can write it all over the dove. That is your creativity. That's what you get to decide how to do. So you'll just take an orange marker and color his beak in. Or if you think he has a black beak, you can do that. It doesn't matter. And then you take a black one and just make his little eye. His wing is a little, I'm going to cut some of that off because it's kind of looks like it's stuck to his head. There we go. See, that's an example. I just decided I wanted it a little bit different, so I cut a little bit off, and there he is. I should probably write on here. I'll put Erica is part of God's family. And then you can put this dove wherever you want to, and it will help remind you that you are part of God's family and that you have been baptized into his family forever. So a dove is a way to remember your baptism, as well as water. And remember how we talked about you can make a cross on your forehead anytime with water, and that reminds you that you are baptized. All right, so those are our crafts for today. I hope you enjoyed them. I hope that you have a really good weekend. The weather is kind of yucky today, so I hope you stay inside and cozy and warm. And I will be back on Sunday with a children's message during our online worship. And then next week we'll have another Bible lesson. So I hope everything is going well for you. I hope that you and your family are well. And I hope that you're still out there taking care of your neighbors. I love you all, and I will see you on Sunday. Bye-bye.